Let me tell you, that is not the right move here. You have got to be kidding me right now. Oh my goodness. I just can't believe this. I can't believe it. He won that game. This is so insane. This is absolutely the lowest quality of chess I've ever seen. Probably from any match I've ever commentated. Everything's the exact same in terms of format. No win by 2, it's first to 6. You have tie breaks available. Guys, good luck. Make sure you mute Zoom. I will do the same. And we'll start with the white pieces for Eviscerated. Ladies and gentlemen, we have fully arrived here. Eviscerated is playing the full Grob, not just b4. He's not playing d4 bishop g5. He's playing the full Grob with g4 and c4. This move right here is about to tell us whether Darkspur has actually prepped something specific in this opening. And seeing this move, the answer is no. He's not prepped something specific. Matter of fact, he's lost already. He's completely lost. He's gonna be down a rook. He's cooked. He's fallen for the only and most basic trap in this entire opening. And I tell you, I mean, you got Ubitsia, who is the coach of Eviscerated. He is the main G4 player in the entire channel that's active, and that has rubbed off on Eviscerated, who has prepped and played b4 in many games, in many matches. But now he's actually playing g4, and it's completely working. Ooh, f3. I do not like f3. And matter of fact, I'm curious why the bishop didn't retreat. I just don't like that at all. What is f3? I think it's important we get that bishop out of there. Weird move, but I'm not going to say anything to a guy that just uncorked the main idea in this opening. I think he's trying to play queen b5, guys, but knight c6 is going to happen. He's going to lose Darkspur bishop. I don't understand a4. I can't help you. What is this move? Knight's going to come into c5. We need to see queen here. a4 is the strangest move ever. He's probably going to want that rook over. Let's see. Eviscerated is trying to survive here. Huge compensation here after knight takes. I don't think there is a tricky move available. You can, I mean, even just save the bishop. Look at the development. It just doesn't exist here. That's a very tricky move, and the knight is performing the defensive job. This is a full comeback being mounted by Darkspur here. He doesn't play it. I have no words. Knight b4, staring him in the damn face. Darkspur does not play the winning move to play knight c2 to win the rook back. This is defended, by the way, and I know that he knows that because he's playing rook c5, so he knows this is defended, which means he's just straight up missing this. And Eviscerated has 30 extra seconds. He's up against Darkspur. He's defended everything with knight back to c3. The knight was hit. I'm surprised we didn't see knight takes d6. But I think he must have spotted, finally, that knight b4 idea. Now he's got some stuff going. Can't take that. Be careful. Queen a8. You got bishop back to f8. Oh, no. It's knight c2. If you go king d1, you can still trap the knight. But, oh, knight e3. I wondered, is there anything with knight e3? Takes, you get a discovery, but I don't see anything there. Knight e3 just, and it looks good because of the discovery, but I don't think it's enough. Oh, that queen trade. That queen trade hurts. Eviscerated can win this thing. If he finds the right moves here. Let me tell you, that is not the right move here. That is, ladies and gentlemen, not the right move. It's going to be defended by Dark Spur here with Bishop F8. Everyone misses the free queen here. And you're joking me. I mean, what the heck is going on here? Eviscerated is not developing his pieces. The strangest game I've ever seen. He won the rook and then he just never developed. We're wondering, will he ever trade the queens? Oh my goodness, Eviscerated. He can still win this game. Not only is he going to win the knight, but 18 seconds for Dark Spur. He finds the best move though. Oh, what is this move? You're joking me right now. What is that? Holy shit. What is that move? You are kidding me. Eviscerated, it has hung absolutely everything. Queen to C1 is horrific. D3, we're probably gonna see this, but I feel like D3 is reasonable. This is gonna bring the pawns in. Rook here. He's trying to flag him. 8 seconds. Pawn here allows that. He's gonna go for the sack. Oh man, that. No, he plays this. Rook G2 is huge. There's no immediate checkmate. There's no immediate checkmate. Is he gonna? Oh my goodness, 1.1. He doesn't take the pawn. Oh my goodness, and he won. And he won the game. He started the game with a pure opening trap. And then he goes on to get outplayed up a rook. I'm in shock. Guys, what is Eviscerated doing? I mean, this is a joke here. Both of these guys have now blundered a rook in like 5 moves in the opening. Both of them. It's so insane. What are we looking at here? Dark Spur is administering payback for that earlier loss. Now it's Eviscerated's turn though. I would be playing knight here. You can grab this and then that guy's hanging. Remember, this knight is not escaping. Knight e5. So this is what I mean. I mean, the knight's still protected. I really would have considered this. I think it makes a big difference. Okay, there's an idea, but unfortunately it also allows a full escape to be made. Naturally, with a free move available, knight takes a6. Yep, no comment. No comment on that one. Bishop here actually genuinely puts some serious pressure on the position because you're threatening this idea. And instead of that, we see queen d6 and white defend the pieces. The quality of this game, this match right now, from both players is genuinely terrible. Nothing is being spotted. There's been so many good moves and almost none of them are being played. So the quality of the match is terrible. Like, knight takes d7 here is just so insane when there's like a basic move like this available like that. I don't know. And these guys have got 2 minutes on the clock here. But obviously, nothing really matters in a sense. You're in a position where Dark Spur is completely crushing. Rook here would get the job done. But wow. Just wow, guys. And there you go. And there you go. He's going to get it done. Both of these players want a rook immediately in the opening. What is Dark Spur going to do? The guy's obviously not going to play the exact same opening. That trick only works once, especially in a match like this. Okay, that was available to take there, actually. You can't be playing this. This is just losing. F4. I really don't know that I like F4 because I was thinking exactly this type of stuff. But okay. He's got some energy here. Well, oh. No, okay, just to F3. Now, if the knight goes there, the queen can drop maybe to g2 or something, or even just back all the way. Darkspur noticed the pawn was hanging, so instead of playing g6, which might have been the good move there, h4 was played. I think knight d4 would have been a smart one. At this point, are we going to see this from Eviscerated? This move, you must play this now. Okay, I think that's a big time move. Also, Eviscerated very likely to castle this way because there's no future over there, and there's clearly an attack to be had here. Okay, Eviscerated, to my eyes, has a phenomenal position because an easy attack can be generated here. Very easy attack. You go here, g6 happens. I mean, this is a fine move, but let me tell you something. Queen h5 could be massive. Is he gonna take? Like, the threats here are incredible. You go g6 now. We might see the knight develop. We got guys pre-moving. First of all, Darkspur is like just taking on f4. This is insane what's going on here. And White's pre-moving the recapture. The guys need to wake up here. Knight here could be an incredible move. Let's see. Knight there, to my eyes, is a big time move. Played by Eviscerated. Shows a lot of maturity, a lot of understanding. Salty, before your name even appeared in my chat, I was going to shout you out. Salty Clown has some very, very good understanding when it comes to restricting the king during an attack. Now, this is actually just terrible. I mean, Eviscerated is lost now. He's not seeing the bigger picture. f6, buddy, like, take it. They got mate everywhere. Like, this is a 100% game over. He's getting carried away. Knight g6. What the hell? This knight is hanging. Bishop f5 played. It is defended. This is now lost. This is now lost. g6 is the same idea, maybe better. Pawn takes is completely crushing. Like, 100% game over here. Darkspur, I think, guys, is going to win this game, which is remarkable to think about. I think he is going to win this game. He can take the queen and then win a piece, or he can win a piece, still hit the queen, and win another piece in the corner. And I think that's what's going to happen here. Eviscerated with knight d5 was a phenomenal move, but he could not follow it up with a single good move after that. Bishop g6, too hasty. If he had taken pause in that position and just taken on f6, this is the move he needed like 10 moves ago, it would have been 100% over. I guarantee you he would win that position. So he showed some phenomenal attacking ideas with knight d5. And honestly, I think that Eviscerated and Darkspur, I said it just now, they're not actually playing that well. They're having flurries and moments of good moves. For example, this one just traps the queen, like, just 100% over. So they're having moments of good moves, but the general level has actually not been good. I wonder who that favors. Like, if you throw this check in, by the way, you're hitting just about every every piece in the position. It's actually a very good move. And then, on the contrary, Darkspur completely misses a free queen. And then we got Eviscerated hanging full bishops. You know what I mean? There's something, like, objectively, these guys are not playing well at all. That's a big time threat. Careful, easy does it. 30 seconds apiece here. Eviscerated, gonna take this, or is he gonna? Yep, this and this is gonna happen. There you go. It's all about speed here. All about the speed. That F pawn can become a queen. Get some space for the king. Yep, some good speed here. Good speed. There's some outside chances here for a stalemate. Yes, great job by Eviscerated. Seriously. He needs to get rid of these pawns and then get some pre-moves in with the king. He has some chances here, guys. 6 seconds. He only has the king. It's easy to pre-move. this way and then back this way. Oh, it's stalemate. Oh my goodness. It's stalemate. This is why you always play it out. There's no question. It is 1.5, 1.5, the stalemate. I'm telling you guys, this match, one way or another, is hella close. Now, it's up to Eviscerated not to blunder a goddamn rook. And I tell you, one way he's not going to let that happen is by pinning the knight. If he pins the knight, there's no chance. Show some maturity, Eviscerated. No, this is absolutely horrible from Eviscerated. I can't tell you how many times I've mentioned on stream, elsewhere. The absolute worst thing in chess you can do is trade bishop for knight when the other knight just recaptures it. It's just such a senseless move. There's almost no examples of this being a good move in chess. You always retreat the bishop. I don't care if you already put your bishop out there. If they go like this will be a bad move 9.9 times out of 10. It's horrible. You're just trading the knight, another knight just recaptures. I'm tired of seeing it. Okay, Dark Spur plays knight c7, but hang on a sec, Dark Spur. All of a sudden, knight is trapped behind enemy lines a little bit. And are we gonna see this one and just thank you very much? Remember, 2 pieces for the rook is a huge achievement in a position like this. You could try to play a move like this. I mean, this is just horrible. What is this move? What's Eviscerated doing? What's Dark Spur doing? What's Eviscerated doing? Use your goddamn brain. Holy shit. I mean, these guys are just playing terrible. This is one of the lowest quality matches we've watched. This shit's just hanging left, right, and center. What the hell is this? What is Rookie 8? You guys got 2 minutes on the clock. Use your brain. Matter of fact, don't, because I can see you trying to, and this is what you're producing. Maybe turn it off for a moment. What are the moves that we're seeing here? Bishop h6, just hanging the knight. Rookie 8 walking into everything. I mean, this is insane. They're playing at each other's level. There's so many hanging pieces, tactics, you name it. Okay, we got rid of that dark square bishop. That's a positive sign for Eviscerated. It really should have been him just taking that free piece there, getting 2 pieces for the exchange. You got to know how good that is. And you're joking me. You are absolutely joking me. Dark Spur, you absolute toolbox. What is Rook e3 pre-move? Has to be the dumbest pre-move I've ever seen in my life. How could you possibly, on what planet is pre-moving Rook e3 intelligent? What? What is Rook e3 pre-move? Absolute senseless move. And Rook h3 is going to be checkmate in 3. Let's see if it is permitted. Ah, he found a checkmate in 2. I take it back, good sir. I take it back. Guys, the match that we are watching here is so crazy. Oh my goodness. Are we gonna see the same blunder? Okay, so Eviscerated has been blundering this pawn like non-stop. Now he's blundering the bishop and blundering the rook. Absolute scenes here. This easily is the lowest quality match. I mean, this is just downright embarrassing. Like 4 moves and you can click the resign button. What the fuck am I looking at here? Just click resign, please. Spare me, spare everyone. Okay, that's even better. This is a joke. What am I looking at? Like Dark Spur has to smile. Dark Spur loses a rook in 5 moves. Eviscerated loses a rook in 5 moves. Dark Spur pre-moves and hangs his queen. Eviscerated loses and gets checkmated in 5 moves. And let's see. Is he gonna prevent knight to b5 here? I mean, the trajectory, the hanging rook trajectory is very high here. Oh, well, thank you, fucking Eviscerated. Thanks, bud. Real fucking good one here. We got guys hanging the rook. So telegraphed. It's a joke at this point. I don't know what to say. I feel like I am the subject of a practical joke. Knight b5, knight c7. Like, where are the cameras, you know? It's like one of those moments where I'm like, there's fucking someone like Ashton Kutcher is somewhere here. Queen d4. Eviscerated is speed running a loss. Like, he's trying to lose at this point. What am I supposed to say here, guys? This is like, he's intentionally throwing. Like, what do you want me to say? So, lowest quality chess we've seen in the event. I have no words here. And the thing is, guys, it's crazy from Eviscerated, but let's not forget that just a couple games ago, moves ago, it was darkspr who's pre-moving rook e3. So these guys are both doing it. It's not just one of them. I got nothing to say. So crazy. Darkspr Eviscerated. It's all tied up right now, but this does not feel like a tight match, you know? It doesn't feel like a close match. Could go either way. Like, it needs to be studied how Eviscerated is, and then you got Darkspr. Like, I'm telling you, these guys are so equally bad. Look at Darkspr. He's like, you just have to absolutely crack up at this point. They're so bad. Like, they're terrible. It's two players that are so competitive with one another. Like, it's just cinema at this point. You gotta lean back in the chair and just don't. You cannot beat this. I mean, like, it's a blunder every move. A catastrophic blunder every single move from these two. It's a joke. I honestly think if I came to these two people and I asked them, honest question, would you like to flip a coin for the remainder of the games? Truly, would you like to flip a coin for the results of the rest of the games? Based on their own chess, both players would agree. It would be like prisoner dilemma bra. It'd be like the smartest thing that both players could do. Like, I got nothing. White's not playing knight c6 until every single piece has vacated the premises. Now he fucking sees knight c6. This is so insane. This is so insane. This is a joke. How did we go from this fucking position? He lost a rook, he lost a queen, and Black's winning. I got nothing to say. This is absolutely the lowest quality of chess I've ever seen. Probably from any match I've ever commentated. In any format, it just doesn't matter. This is so horrific. To be up a queen and a rook like that, I mean, Darkspr, Eviscerated. What am I looking at? Like, this is what I'm expecting. King f5, f6, knight e7 checkmate. I'm expecting this. I have to expect it. Because now Black is winning. So both players are on the lookout for the biggest possible way to fuck this up for Black. As soon as White's ahead, we'll be on the lookout the other direction. 24 seconds. This is hands down one of the biggest chokes you'll ever see in any match, anywhere. It's just incredible. Eviscerated winning this is so wild. So wild. You have to understand just how improbable it is. Uh-oh. Okay. If the king was on e4 and you made a queen there, that would have been stalemate. If the king was on g4 and the pawn queened on h1, that would have been stalemate. So do you see what I mean there, guys? Whichever way the king was, if the other pawn queened, it would have 100% been stalemate. And somehow we navigated the way that, okay, somehow Black won. Somehow, some way, Eviscerated, 3.5, 2.5. Can we all take a moment and just like really just process what's happening? Please try to do it. This is like a thought experiment. Are you guys all processing the fact that Eviscerated just won that game? Like, I can't even describe how winning it was. He lost the rook to the same tactic he's blundered like for 5 games straight. Then he lost his entire queen and then he casually just won every piece on the board. And Darkspur just lost the hands down the most winning game I've personally ever witnessed. I don't know. I'm just a passenger. I'm a passenger right now. I kind of have like selective memory. Like I don't even know if this is real. Bishop e7 instead of recapturing the knight. I mean, at this point, based on the blunders we've seen, like I have to sit here and like objectively compared to the shit that we've seen this match, Bishop e7 hanging a piece is a fucking brilliancy. Brilliancy. What the fuck am I looking at? It's so bad. Everything's so bad that I'm conditioned now. Bishop e7 is just a brilliancy. It is, objectively. Takes, knight d5, queen here. I mean, there's no way, there we go. There's no way that, or maybe queen e4, so black has a chance to blunder the entire game, and white, you know. Okay, there we go, as predicted. You have to get in the minds of these fighters, because we have not seen a move go by where an advantage has been maintained. If black is winning, which obviously black's up a piece here, look for white to immediately bounce back and win a piece. And here it is. But now that white is, you know, maybe getting the upper hand here, look for things to swing the other direction. Okay. Rook d1. The thing is, if we look at their profile right now and we see some of the evaluations, like they're not the game reviews, we're seeing like 60, 50, 60, 60. I'm sure some of these are even worse. Like it's bad out here. Let me say that. It is bad. And it should be worse. Like objectively, it should be worse. Rook h1, blundering the rook. Like I'm starting to really think now, guys. How can we hang the entire game? Queen d5 is actually winning here. So how does this have to happen? There's going to be a big blunder coming. There's something. Now it's very difficult to actually prevent back rank mate because you either need to play g6 or, you know, obviously h6 or f6. The g pawn's there. So at some point it feels like g6 has to be played, but then you're getting concerned about rook h1. Okay, he's dropping this pawn, but let's not forget there's some ideas here. Yeah, I gotta keep that defended. Both guys need an escape square here. Escape square needed on both fronts. Eviscerated is up in this match, and my goodness, this has been nothing but entertainment so far. And both of them take a timeout, mutual agreement. They say, look, let's both, I will if you will. You know, takes and takes. I will if you will. Oh my God, what is this check? And now he goes back, brother. We had this position. Why did we check? Oh no, it's completely over. Oh, c3. Okay, we need this move. This is absolutely mandatory. Eviscerated, mandatory move. I mean, this would be at least decent, but I'm telling you, if he doesn't, that's not good enough. It's decent, but not good enough. Darkspur needs to be getting the pawns going. The rook is tied down. No, we need this. We need this. Oh no, he's going to the center. Okay, king's coming in. This is all Darkspur here, ladies and gentlemen, especially with these two connected pass pawns. Okay, he's got this one. Lots of checks. I respect it. Lots of check. Rook c3. Oh my goodness. He sees this, but so does Eviscerated. He's one step ahead of him. Eviscerated is fast, man. He can play. He can play. He's starting to take everything with checks, by the way. Yes, very smart. Oh, he doesn't have enough time. And Darkspur gets the win. Whoever you think is going to win the game, it's just the opposite of that. I've never been so sure of that during a match. And can you believe that neither one of these players... Okay, so let's Can we skip ahead to the part where Eviscerated's down a rook? Because I mean, to be frank, I'm a little sick and tired of wasting my time watching these openings. So can we just fast forward to the part where Eviscerated blunders a rook and maybe chuck his queen in there as well for good measure, and then just watch from there? Okay, queen takes b2. Is it Dark Spur's turn? Oh no, queen d4. Queen d4 was there, and that's how you get the extra rook. So yeah, Dark Spur. I think he will eventually get there. There's some ideas here. But knight coming out, castles. This is huge. Eviscerated. I think he just played a game, ladies and gentlemen, where he's made it out of the opening with both his rooks on the board. And this is a big deal. It's 3.5, 3.5. Not a soul has considered calling a timeout. Like, just let that register. No one has blinked an eye. This is the move I'm looking at. Both players are seeing the chess they're playing and thinking to themselves, yep, this is the chess. I stand by this chess. This is more of this. Are we going to see the lateral movement here? Ooh, Eviscerated. Playing with fire there with that one. I see what he's trying to do, rook b7, but I'm not sure I agree with it. Rook here. Is he going to go for it? Also, bishop b7 for some reason. I could definitely see that, putting us in the hanging rook territory. But this would be a great move. Even rook there would be good. I thought we might see rook over to g3, but no, he's clearly got different ideas in mind. Well, that's the thing. Like, Ubitsia is standing by in Myanmar for a call. I mean, this is something out of a movie. You got Ubitsia probably like soaked in rain at a Myanmar like payphone, and he's just like, he's got a clipboard in his hands. He's like radio dialing in like Morse code just to hear the blunders. And then you've got Megan Eviscerated powering on. No regard for the coach at all. This is an absolutely huge move, by the way. It does have an answer, but it is a big move. The longer you take to play it, the more likely Eviscerated is to play this, and there you go. I mean, this is insane. Insane. Like, I mean, if you ain't snorking, you dorking. Dark Spur and Eviscerated are playing a match where right when you think one side has it, the other side immediately wins. And we are back. And it is G4. Has he received the intel from Myanmar? Yes, he has. The Myanmar update is in, and the pawn has been defended. He got intel from Myanmar to defend the G pawn. This is huge. This changes everything. Okay, now he's likely gonna play this. Let's wait and see though. Okay, coach got him. He's got him straightened out here a little bit. You can't play this right away. Ooh, B3. Something doesn't look right about that. Okay, bishop B2 pre-moved, like, for no reason. Okay. Bishop here is a nice move. Yeah, I do like that a lot. You can actually just grab that, to be honest with you. Super solid from Dark Spur here. Quite impressed. He's down a game. He's the one that called a timeout. It sounded like he was speaking to someone. I'm really wondering who he was talking to, because I think his coach is at a nightclub right now in Portugal. So I'm like, who was he speaking to? This is an interesting move. I think it does not work just because it's with a check there, but maybe after king there, that could be an idea. I don't know. One thing that Eviscerated is good at, I mean, this is the thing, like the match quality has been so bad that I've been thinking for the last like 4 games how to give a compliment to someone. So I finally came up with one. Let me know if it works. Eviscerated after he long castles does a very good job at playing king b1 immediately after. And it's a move that a lot of players forget about when they long castle. They don't play this, and it's very weak on the diagonal. The A pawn is often loose. So king b1 after castling is a very good habit that Eviscerated has with long castling. I thought that was okay, you know, from the heart. Thank you, Ralph. Appreciate that. I'll see if I can come up with one for Darkspur, but it's been slim pickings. And knight c4 is a good move, but at least the bishop is... Darkspur. Like, it's just so shameful that we don't have an Eviscerated cam just for this match right here. Like, I would give away all the cams in the entire event to have Eviscerated's cam for this match right now. It's the only match. I would give it all up for that. Like, I just can't believe this. I can't believe it. It's like his brain turns off. After this, he knows he threatened the queen. Guy makes a move. It's like that threat doesn't exist anymore. Does not exist anymore. Oh my God. What a matchup. What a way to spend, ladies and gentlemen, your Wednesday evening. Incredible scenes. Okay, he sees it. You wouldn't rather be anywhere else, Badkins? See, that's an interesting take, because I would rather be anywhere else. So you and I are opposites when it comes to that. Queen h3, nah. Looks too good. Too good of a move. You set your alarm for this. Yeah. Here we go, folks. I think we want to see this one from Eviscerated. This, I'm assuming we're about to see that sack, like pretty much a guarantee. And the last hope would be maybe this queen move, just to try to cause some problems. 20 seconds for Darkspur. Now, that is not the move you want to be playing, even though it is possible to do this. It's not the move you want to do, but I could see it happening with this defense in mind. Knight e2 would really hurt. And so this is the move I was talking about. Bishop takes. Oh, it had to be maybe pawn takes here. And then there could have been something. A decent attempt. Eviscerated always has Darkspur low on the clock. It's 4.5, guys. I mean, incredible scenes. Incredible scenes here. Hey, A6 has been played. Okay, the Myanmar intel has landed, folks. A6 is a huge piece of intel from across the globe. He is preventing knight b5 altogether. This is, I can't describe this in any better way than to say this is a game changer. This could be a match decider. The move a6 is so helpful here. Let's go. That's straight from coach. You already know. Knight e7. I guess he's trying to play knight here. And keep in mind that Eviscerated, he has his timeout. I don't know if and when he's going to use it. This is already takeable here. Don't think I care for this. But look, it doesn't matter. He's got his rook on the board. This is already significantly better. Based on how the match is going, like, you have to expect stuff like this at this point from these guys. So let's just, you know, fingers crossed for a nice, normal game. Don't need to do anything crazy. Like, take a bishop, develop, you know. Castle. Sure, castle. Thank you. A normal move. Amazing. They both castled. Unbelievable. You just love to see it. Now, knight takes d4 is losing, so I'm sure it's being considered, like I said. Don't ever think for a second that these guys are going to start playing well. You have to remember, this is bottom of the barrel chess. And why am I not surprised? And it's just so easy to predict knight d4 because these guys are playing the worst match of their lives. So don't for a second get fooled by one good move. They'll be right back to basics in just a second, folks. Absolutely insane. Oh my goodness. Darkspur is right back in this thing. He's going to be up 5.5, 4.5. And I will say, I think Eviscerated might be calling TO. Let's see what he does. But I'm wondering if we're seeing timeout call from Eviscerated after this because of the obvious. Darkspur already used his timeout. It's going to be match point. You know, it might be time. Stockholmian, that comment coming from you, it reeks of someone who just joined the stream. And I know that's the case. So please just rewatch the match and let me know. Because I promise you, it's the worst match you've ever seen. I will stand by that. Okay, here we go. It's the patented Darkspur choke. It's actually begun. It's actually begun. Knight f6 here, ladies and gentlemen. The choke is actually underway. Patented. Let's wait and see. It's more helpful for Darkspur that this move was allowed to happen because now there are other ways. Yeah. So this is unfortunate because this is actually checkmate. But had you done this move a move ago, it would have been a little bit different. And look, maybe the rook moves. And I mean, this is a tough move to find, but bishop here. I know it's a tough move to find, but it would actually be a serious idea. There's back rank checkmate problems for Darkspur. He's also low on time. Double the rooks, move the bishop somewhere, something. Oh no, you can't resign, guys. In this match, if you resign, that's immediately blunder. I don't need to know what the position is to inform you that resigning is a massive blunder. With these players, the way they're playing, it's anything is possible, and I mean that so sincerely. 25 seconds for Darkspur. I'm not even sure if he's the favorite, genuinely. I don't know. Yep, he's just playing moves that look like they're defending things. Don't move that bishop. It's so tempting to move the bishop. Don't do it. Don't do it. Why do I know that he wants to move the bishop? Great move, but here comes this. Don't move the bishop. Don't do it. I know it's attacked. Just don't fucking move. He blundered his rook. He blundered his whole fucking rook with check and eviscerated. I said, don't move the bishop. He blundered the... Oh my goodness. What did I say, ladies and gentlemen? Never resign. You can't trust these guys. Insane. The patented Darkspur choke. It's so ridiculous. How does it happen every time? Absolute scenes, ladies and gentlemen. Eviscerated blundered his whole queen. And he's actually going to win this game. Oh, go, slow down. Hold on. Wait. Eviscerated. Buddy. Holy smokes. Okay. Bishop back. Okay. He's got it. Holy cow. He won that game. Darkspur, you have got to be kidding me right now. This could be match point. Well, it is match point, but this could be match. Game, set, and match. Darkspur has left so many points on the board. I have nothing to say. I got nothing to say. Darkspur is one of those matches where if you lose as Darkspur, you can only blame yourself because the chances have been there. Same for Eviscerated. You know, sometimes you play a match and at the end of the match, you're thinking to yourself, you know, in all honesty, I thought I kind of played well. Like, what did I don't even know. Like, I just lost the match. Feels like I played a good match. Like, my opponent just played well. Nothing I could do. Whatever the exact fucking opposite feeling of that is what you leave this match feeling. Like, my opponent is the worst player logged onto the website other than me. It's actually mind-blowing that I lost this match. Is how both players will leave today. No matter what. Okay, Darkspur not with a good position. I would say rook e1 is the key move. And honestly, at this point, I think we're trending towards like queen c2. If I had to, you know, this feels like the wheel of fortune. And you're just like spinning the big wheel. What blunder are we going to have today? What blunder are we going to have? Okay, hanging the entire queen on c2. Yes, fantastic. Yes, right over here. Okay, we've dodged that. This is amazing. Amazing news for Eviscerated. At this point, you have to come to expect that from this match. What is going to be the biggest blunder that we see in this one? And by the way, Queen C2 is not off the table. Rook B1 presented itself as a huge competitor now in the blunder race. Be on the lookout, guys, for Rook B1. Rook B1 and Queen C2. Very, very likely. So far, so good here. He's up a little bit of time. I will say, and this is a genuine compliment, I didn't have to rehearse this one in order to spit it out. Eviscerated, probably best skill, not just for him, but of any BRAHS champer, has got to be his speed. Now, it comes at the expense of some of the worst chess moves ever to grace the board. But I will say, I feel like he's up on time just about every game, every match that I've seen from him. It's a really strong habit that he has. That Darkspur in this match has been up against the clock every time he's had this extra queen or whatever. He's always been up against the clock. And it means that there's not a game that's gone by that Eviscerated hasn't had some type of winning chance, because he's always ensuring that time is a possibility, is a win condition. Okay, so far so good. This last game from both players is probably one of the better games we've seen. And all that does is tell me that, you know, we're probably going to see a blunder in a couple moves. So let's wait and see what it is. This pawn is hanging, but I'm assuming we're going to see the rook go back. F6 is the move we're waiting for. The knight can drop back to D3. Again, really so far so good. Darkspur is now up on time. Okay, great move finally from Eviscerated. We see him make an escape square. Rook H6 defending. I think Darkspur needs to get this pawn going. If you don't start pushing that thing, I think the white knight is going to jump everywhere. Ooh, fantastic. Knight B6 is covered. He almost would have been better to leave the rook there to bait it. Bishop's covering the pawn. Darkspur is starting to string together some very good looking moves here. Yep, B6. Oh yeah, this is going well. You can take that and take this. Is he going to take the center pawn? And oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They both missed the rook. He blundered it, and then he didn't take it, and then he could have taken it on H6. Oh my God. That could have been the match right there in front of us. Rook G6. He can take this, and then this is going to be taken. Oh my God. Let's see what happens. Is he going to, first of all, is he going to see this? That's a full board vision. And you don't have Rook H3 would lose the game immediately. Rook H8, I sort of understand. Oh no, we're going backwards. Instead of, okay. Now there's mate everywhere. Oh no. I think this is done. Darkspur, he's going to be able to hide the king. It's over, guys. This is 100% over. You got to play rook here. Only move on the board. And he finds it. That's huge. To continue playing this game in that spot, that's actually an incredible move. Rook A6 would blunder the game. Rook G6, okay, it's interesting. Yep, okay, good. He realizes there's checkmate there. Get some checks like this. I mean, yeah, he's lost. I think Rook A6 next is a very likely move. And yeah, a good attempt, but it will ultimately be a win by Darkspur, whether it's flag or whatever. Eviscerated, he's doing the best he can, but the best is not going to be enough to actually save this one. Very good try. And it's all going to be decided maybe in this next one here. Valiant is 5.5 to 5.5. Darkspur's happy about that. There was a moment it could have gone either way. I honestly wouldn't be satisfied if this match went any other way than, 5.5, 5.5. It is the closest that it can get. It wouldn't be right if it was anything else, because the chess we've seen from these two players has been equally bad. Darkspur, Eviscerated, hit the rematch. Good luck. Here we go, folks. Spur with the white pieces. The big A6 move. It's there. It means a lot. And I said it could be a match changer. All good right now. Knight E7. Clearly knight e7. This is a move that has been given to him. Oh, queen c1. Darkspur's in trouble here. He was already losing a pawn. He might need to take. Eviscerated in Darkspur. G4, very high energy move. I respect the hell out of G4. What Eviscerated needed was this, and maybe now knight f5, or obviously take. That is a big time threat, actually. It might not look like it, but I think it's a big time threat. Yep, covering that. But look, at this point, you are actually offering material. Takes, knight takes. Okay, takes here. There's a couple ways you can do this here. There's a couple options here. Eviscerated. There's getting a little dicey. That's a full piece. The only hope, honestly, is the danger squares. These are the danger squares. The good thing about rook b1 for Eviscerated is this will remind him that rook b8's not possible. So as long as he stays clear of these two, he's up a full piece. He's trading. This is huge for Eviscerated. I would say the main concern here for Eviscerated is that he's winning. And what I mean by that is, in this match, whoever's winning blunders the hardest. Queen here looks like a good one. I mean, some very disconnected rooks, right? As Yasser Sarawan would say. Yeah, and Aman, I found the rooks were a bit discombobulated. Yes, they most certainly fucking are. All the way over. This is this is a gotta have it moment here for Darkspur. If we see this from Eviscerated, who genuinely has been pretty good at trades, he's making a real case for this position. Now, yes, some threats being generated, some pieces being aimed in the right direction, but you gotta look at this and think, like, this is just all good. Hey, I like that move. Queen is definitely gonna repurpose itself kingside direction, and there we go. But I like the idea with queen there. Maybe we'll see this, and like the queen kind of heading there. Queen e8. Maybe the idea is e5. I wouldn't mind this move with the queen taking, but actually it was possible on the previous turn. Okay, knight here, and remember that square is covered. Now the thing about this is if you move the pawn, and I almost guarantee that he wants to, yes, it hangs it, and he saw it coming. And look, this is the next move. Knight f3, so easy to blunder. Oh my goodness, it's all over. It's all over, folks. Eviscerated with knight f3. Holy shit. It's all over. Every piece has disappeared. And if you're Darkspur, you have to collect yourself and keep playing this game because Eviscerated is probably only a slight favorite at this point. He's bringing those pieces over. He is bringing those pieces over. And Eviscerated is poised to take out the #1 seed in the event. Darkspur. Made in one, look for better. And he finds it. He takes out the #1 seed. 6.5 to 5.5. And he's making a deep loser's bracket run right now, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Spur. Hello, Evis.
Hello, hello.
What a match. I wish I could say, you know, one of the best matches we've seen in terms of quality, but I truly can't with a straight face. I really can't. I don't know. I would have given up the ability to have access to every player's cam in the entire event just to have both cams up for this match right here. What I was seeing on Darkspur's cam, I could only imagine what it might have looked like on Eviscerated's cam. Darkspur,
I can tell you
it's
what was happening
ridiculous.
over here.
Please inform us.
I was just laughing because I was like, yep, there goes another one that's par for the course. You know, that's literally been the story of every game that I've played this entire tournament is
Yep.
how many pieces can I blunder. I think there was at one point where there was a game that I might have drawn or I won on time when I was down 12 points of material. Like,
Yep.
it's just, you can't make that shit up. So at that point, it was just like, well, I won that first game based off of time, and I was down a lot of material.
Yep.
To stay faster, and I'm probably gonna win.
It was so evenly matched in a way. Darkspur, take us through this match, because I'm telling you, you checkmated, eviscerated in like 5 moves one game. Like, you played like queen takes g5. You literally mated him in 5 moves. Quickest game of the entire event. And then you also won his rook in about 5 moves in probably like 4 games straight. Same opening, same rook, same trap. And yet here we are at 6.5, 5.5. Where are these wins that you're supposed to be having there, Spur?
I don't know whether, like, when I get off this Zoom call, whether I'm gonna like go break something or go like throw up in the bathroom. Yeah, I'm not too sure. This was truly disgusting stuff.
You said there, Spur, that one of the qualities you have is that you're able to play to your opponent's level. Do you think you did that today?
Yeah, I think I definitely played to my opponent's level, and yeah, like I don't know if I can ever show my face here again after that. I'm at a loss for words. I don't know if there's yeah, there are institutions for players like us run by the government in America, so